Hey, Suburban Outfitters.
Hey, Suburban Outfitters.
We're rocking the suburbs.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, guys. I'm Keri Bender, and this is my husband, Ricky Bender. And we are coaches with LuLaRoe, and my favorite person in the world, Sue Boylston, one of my favorite people.
You're going to say me.
Oh, Ricky's my favorite person in the world. So Sue asked us to do a training.
Hi, everybody.
She asked us to do a training about VIP group community, creating community in your VIP group. So Ricky and I decided that we would go live in your group, team group, doing exactly what we do in our VIP group when we sell. So we've had a lot of success in our VIP group with using Facebook Live to, well, what would you say? Hi, guys. Hi, Brooks. If you guys have questions, feel free to toss them up here and we'll hit them up as we go. Really quick, though, we'd just love to share with you guys what we do on Facebook Live in our VIP group.
You're looking at it.
Okay, so we post every Saturday night like clockwork to our VIP group at 8 o'clock our time. Albums, you know, the whole thing. We've got inventory. It's all happening. Half an hour before our albums go up, we like to do a live preview. I hate live sales. I don't do Periscope because it's just not my jam. I don't sell on Facebook Live because I hate the delay. But I wanted to use Facebook Live to bring in the community into our VIP group. So what we do is basically we do a little show called Saturday Night Peepers. And
is it a show?
Well, I don't know. We set up just like this.
It's like exactly how it is.
We drink.
The kids are over there.
We drink coffee or tea, and we preview the beautiful things that we've gotten in this week, or we show things that are not new if inventory is slow coming to us. Every single week, though, we preview the inventory that we're going to be posting, and we pair up outfits. We talk with each other. We talk with our group. And
yeah, usually there's like a comment thread, and they'll be talking about a TV show.
Hey guys, chill out.
They'll be yelling at the kids.
But Facebook Live for us has been a really fantastic tool to engage our group a whole lot more. I love using it to announce giveaway winners. We've also been able, in that time, hey you guys, you need to stop.
I'm not tickling him.
Sorry, it's life.
It's real life.
Hi guys. Aw, hey, dude.
Hey, Mimi.
We have like so many friends here.
Yeah, hi, Christina.
So, in the sneak peek, it's really fun to showcase a lot of the beautiful things that we have. But it's also what has been even better for us. Can you go make them stop? Thank you. What's been even better for us is that we've gotten to share a lot of our why and a lot of who we are with LuLaRoe with our VIP group. So I've seen in my team personally, I've had a lot of people sign on with me just because they related with who we are and what we're doing. Hey, Sue. So we have 4 kids. They're always here when we do this, so it's a little bit crazy. But it's a lot of fun. My husband used to be a truck driver. He was a truck driver for several years. And my hat's just bugging me. Should have
a beanie?
No, I'm good. Ricky was a truck driver for several years. And so he was gone away from our home a lot. And this has been a cool way to share what LuLaRoe has done for our family and just really show how our family works the business together. We keep it really short with Facebook Live. I don't know how people tune in to 1 and 2 hour live sales. I could never do something like that. But
it's like a 30-minute.
Yeah. So we always have a rack really close to us. We're sitting in our dining room right now, which is why our kids are a little crazy. They're supposed to be watching a movie. So we're sitting in our dining room in front of our photography background. We have our photo lights up so that people can see us, and my iPad is on a tripod. And we'll have a rolling rack right next to us, and if we didn't get a lot of new inventory or fun new leggings during the week, I'll just pair stuff up. I'll always show some old stuff. Yes, they're super soft.
Nice.
They're not crunchy. They're like really soft.
I thought it was like a crunchy style.
No,
wow.
It's kind of big. This is a medium, so they run kind of big. You might end up getting this one to wear.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see. But this is literally what we do. And I have so much engagement.
Distracted really
He gets real distracted.
I'm just like, what?
I'll get up and go get something, and he'll have to like describe Carly's to our group. And it's been so much fun because our group knows us. We get stopped in Target because people in our community know us from Saturday Night Peepers. And for us, it's just been a really great tool to kind of brand ourselves. And it's fun.
Oh, thanks, Brooks.
I know, right? So if you're kind of scared of Facebook Live, which I know a lot of the girls on my team are, I was kind of tripping about it at first. It is such a great tool for you to just kind of go live and talk with your customers. We've shared stories that relate with our why.
Beard gang.
Ricky's beard is famous.
Oh, look, are you ready? Oh! I'm talking with my friends.
Oh, you're talking with your friends. Happens every time. So, yeah. But
this is kind of, for us, this is our wheelhouse. Like, we're very relational. So, I mean, this is an easy connection for us, I think.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So, I should have taken notes.
What did you want to do?
Well,
do you want to try to sell some stuff? Maybe they'll buy it.
No. Ay. So I think some of the keys with Facebook Live, I mean, I'm sure you guys have all, maybe you've used it. I don't know. Maybe you haven't. You don't want to be in a dark room. You want to have some lights up so that people can see what you're showing.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Get you all pumped up.
I would really encourage you when you're going live with your group. For me, it helps a ton to have someone to bounce off of. It makes it a lot less awkward. And Ricky's a total people person. I talk really, really fast. He plays it really chill, but it's fun. So if you have a sister, or if you work your business with your mom, or if your husband is willing to get involved, this is like the least fashionable fashion guy in the world, but it's really fun.
So we don't sell on Facebook Live.
You know, I don't use live for sales. We've sold live once. It was a box of Carly's that I didn't have time to photograph, and I used the garment tags from Amazon. They're like the little, if you search on Amazon, I think they're just called garment tags. If you search them on Amazon, you can use those. That's what I used. For me, my group just loves albums. They're album people. So I use a program called Swift Order to post my albums, because, you know, Facebook is getting all kinds of weird with loading albums and stuff, and I have a large inventory. So I use a program called Swift Order, and it posts my albums for me. And we just go live half an hour beforehand to get people coming into your group, or into our group. Because, you know, when you're posting your albums, you want people there. You want people ready to shop. So that's what we do. Yeah, coat tags. That's right. Yes. Right? Isn't that so much fun? I love doing live with Ricky. We've had, I think just this month, we've had 5 people sign on with us because their husbands related with him. It was a husband thing, not even a me thing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
So I need to start cutting him a check or something.
I have a joint account. But I don't know if that's...
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, Swift Order's awesome. I love Swift Order.
It's been working out pretty good for us. Huh?
It has been. So, I'm trying to think if we should preview stuff. I mean, you guys know how inventory works.
It's literally just I hold the clothes and Keri talks about them, and we'll...
It's an awesome way, you know,
just try to relate with our group more, you know.
Or to talk about some of the different textures in the fabrics. You know, I would say probably 75% of our sales are online. We sell between 100 and, sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's closer to 200 items a week in our VIP group. And we just post at the same time every single week like clockwork.
We don't always talk about clothes.
No.
You know, it's... was
Gilmore
it
Girls?
the first time did we do the newlywed game?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you're looking for something fun to do, kind of to get started, what we did the first time we decided to have a Facebook Live sneak peek, we played the newlywed game. So I went upstairs.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Beforehand, it was really fun. Beforehand, I went upstairs and I counted all of my Cassie skirts and I wrote down that number on a piece of paper. Irma's wrote down how many I had, leggings, how many I had, Amelia's. So I wrote down how many of each piece I had on a piece of paper. And Ricky didn't see them. And then he had to try to guess. And it was a fun way for my group to see how...
And I'm pretty oblivious.
He totally has no idea.
I
mean, now he does. But it was it was a really fun way for our group to get to know us and just to kind of laugh with each other.
Or like even you can Google stuff, just like questions to ask people. So like if you're on a island, what 2 things would you have? You know, just icebreakers. It's fun.
Yeah, it was really so we love doing stuff like that. And I mean, it's weird.
We don't do stuff like that every time. It's just kind of random
But if the conversation is lagging and if we don't have a ton of comments popping up, then we'll just start, Gilmore Girls came out around Thanksgiving. I love Gilmore Girls. We did a Gilmore Girls giveaway. So I kind of made fun of how much this guy loves Gilmore Girls because he's a guy with a huge beard who knows Gilmore Girls.
Oh yeah. See, that would be perfect, Meredith. Great.
Yeah, it's for us that kind of stuff has just been really, really fun. It kind of takes the impersonal relationship that you might have with people online. It takes that impersonal factor out of it because
well, the minute you get like a connection with somebody, then it's like instant. This whole screen thing, being in front of a camera, it just seems a lot more personal.
It's fun.
Suddenly. So.
Right? And when I started...
I like Gilmore Girls, too.
He could quote
said it.
Oh, yeah.
I said it.
When I started, I really wanted, with my online sales, I wanted people to feel like they were shopping with a friend. But then so many people started selling online and there's multi-consultant sales and there's all these different things happening that I felt like that kind of stuff was getting lost. So I built my group slowly. I grew my group by having Facebook parties. So I always had a hostess kind of happening. And now I have a Facebook party group and I also have my VIP group. I keep those separate. And I love how live really just brings that relationship in from the albums. I like the organization of the albums.
That's awesome, Christine.
But
I would suck at that all day.
Oh, that's awesome. We're totally going to have to do something like that.
Keri, she would.
He's gonna, when I go to leadership and stuff, he's gonna have to run all this stuff by himself. So that's kind of stuff is just really fun.
Okay, so I saw, did you see, Keri?
Yes, okay, I just saw the question.
What is Swift Order?
So Swift Order and Shop the Row are both programs that will post all of your albums every week. And
Brooks,
to answer
yes.
Brooke's question, yes, we post every single thing that we have. As we get inventory through the week, we probably get around 150 to 200 pieces a week. So Ricky will take pictures as the boxes come in, and I'll add those pictures to Swift Order, and that's how I keep track of my inventory. And then I will schedule a posting with Swift Order and with Shop the Row. You can schedule your inventory to be posted in your albums. So I'll just schedule things to be posted, and then we'll go live half an hour beforehand, and then it takes about an hour to an hour and a half for all of the items to be posted. So that's how we do that.
Wow, we're getting a lot of questions fast.
Oh,
how do I get my husband involved? Did you catch that one?
Oh, dude.
That could be different just depending on your situation.
I know.
Because we kind of deal with that a lot.
I know. That's a really good
Some
question.
husbands just want to jump in there and take over. some husbands want to jump in and support, which is more where I fall in, and some just don't want it.
Yeah. Show me the money, man. I mean, I made a goal when we moved. I wanted to buy all of the major. I mean, it makes a difference, dude. Right? I wanted to buy all the major appliances in our new house, and so I made that my goal, and I did. And you were impressed because you
I
didn't.
was. No, I mean,
so
yeah.
I think that kind of stuff helps.
Because when she started making as much as I was making, I'm like, why am I working?
Pretty much.
What's the point, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So my Facebook party group is, I have two groups. I have one that I call LuLaRoe Pop-Up Party, and one group that I call, it's LuLaRoe Keri Bender VIPs. My VIP group is where I post inventory every single Saturday. Guys, stop. Where I post my inventory every single Saturday night. My party group is a group that I run with hostesses. I'll have 2 or 3 hostesses every week on Monday and Tuesday. And I run it kind of like a small VIP group where during the day on Monday, I'll post photos and information about LuLaRoe and about me, you know, like I'll introduce myself and do that kind of thing. And then I'll load my inventory to my party group on Monday night. And then shopping happens Monday and Tuesday. And then I send invoices out on Tuesday night. Can you get them all upstairs? So that's how I do the party group. The main difference with the party group and the VIP group is that the party group has hostesses who are adding their friends. I don't ever ask people to add their friends to my VIP group because I think that just gets kind of weird. That's a personal preference kind of a thing. So in my VIP group, mainly that grows by referrals. You need to go upstairs. Nope, go upstairs. My VIP group has grown largely from referrals and from those Facebook parties. At the end of my Facebook party, I'll always I'll have a post. You need to go upstairs.
You're going the wrong way.
Sorry guys. I'll always have a post at the end of that party offering a free pair of leggings for everyone who goes over and joins my VIP group and then comments that they've joined. So that's how my group has really grown over the past year and a half. And that's where I know I have a group that's filled with people who want to be there and who know how to shop for LuLaRoe online and who want to. So let's see. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yes. We have so many. I mean, I'm a mom. I was a stay-at-home mom for 11 years. I mean, I still am. And I have a lot of stay-at-home mom friends shopping with me, and I think that they love knowing that, you know, everybody's kids go nuts, right? And it's hard. I do, Bree, I keep the same group for every single party. I didn't used to do that. I used to create several separate groups for every single party. And that just kind of, it got old because I had so much demand and I had I was selling more stuff and my team was growing and I just couldn't keep up with that. So now I just have one group. I follow Phil and Danielle Russell. And I love a lot of what they have done online. I'm like, that makes so much sense. Yes. So I just kind of copied a lot of their ideas with that. So with the party group, it's just one separate group. I have an online a hostess doc that I send to all of my online hostesses, and I let them know. Hey, with your party, I'm going to have 2 to 3 hostesses. You won't be the only hostess. And the reason that that's a great thing is that it's going to attract more attention to the group as a whole. So that's better for you and your friends and your party. And I'll keep track of who's buying what separately. So I ask people when they comment in the party group, please don't, to comment with sold, their email address, and who their hostess is. So that's how I keep track with that stuff.
Okay, so there was, hold on, what was up here? So, I mean, they're going to see some of the same stuff.
Yeah, you know,
but,
they do.
So this even whole show is basically to show our new inventory, so we get it.
But I always show old inventory too. And you know what I do a lot of times, Mimi?
But not during peepers.
No, during peepers I always throw in old stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love taking Irma's that I've had for a long time and pairing them with a different set of leggings. Or even just showing something on a live feed it will look so different than it does in the photo. I don't love taking a billion, like, you know, can you take a close-up? Can you take a close-up? Can you take a close-up? I hate those things. I do it, but I don't love it. But on the live feed, like, you know, those prints that you have that just don't translate really well to the photo online, show them, do a sneak peek and showcase those and, like, pair stuff up. People love pairings. The weeks that I pair Irmas and leggings together, I always sell a ton of Irmas and leggings because people are looking for outfits. And it kind of, I think that it has given a great way to kind of share some of my own personal style. So, like, Ricky will hold up an Irma and some leggings, and I'm like, oh my gosh, wouldn't you wear that with some tall brown boots and a long gold necklace and a hat? Like, and we'll kind of play off of that stuff, and he'll say something silly like, yeah, I would, or no, I'd wear it with a beanie, or something like that.
Or it needs a banjo.
Yeah. I mean, really, we're just being ourselves, but I genuinely believe, like last week, I got no boxes. All of my boxes were somewhere that was not in Texas, and so I had really no new inventory last week. I don't care. I'm going to showcase.
They don't know that.
Yeah, I'm going to showcase the awesome Carlys that I have and how they pair with these rad leggings and these awesome Irmas that I have and how they pair with these rad leggings. And I'm going to show them like they are brand new because...
Well, and most of the time we do have new inventory, so on the occasion when we don't, I mean, they don't.
I'm going to always treat my inventory like it's the best inventory because it is, right?
It's the best.
So that's how we do that. Let's see.
How do you find your hostesses?
You know, when I started, I had just moved to Texas. I started selling LuLaRoe when we lived in Denver, Colorado, and then 2 weeks later we moved to Texas where I didn't know a soul. It was super scary. It was probably one of the craziest decisions I could have made. He didn't know how much it cost or anything like that.
I didn't know anything.
Nothing.
I was like, oh, that's so cute. She wants to, like, wear dresses.
Yeah. And then we moved to Texas. So when I was in Colorado, I had 6 decent parties, you know, with my initial inventory. And then we moved to Texas and I didn't sell anything for a month because I just didn't know anyone. So I would go to vendor fairs. I would give my kids leggings to take them to their teachers, and really anything I could do to start booking some in-home pop-ups, but it just wasn't happening. So then I started reaching out to my friends on Facebook and asking them, hey, would you mind hosting a LuLaRoe Facebook party for me? And nobody at that time was really doing a ton of that. There wasn't a lot of that going on. So I just kind of did it by trial and error, and that's where I met a lot of my first team members were hosts of those online parties. And that's where I really figured out how to sell stuff online in a way that worked for me. So I would reach out to your friends, you know, people maybe you went to college with, maybe you have a cousin in a different state. You know, it's for me, it's been a fun way to connect with people that I hadn't talked with for a long time. So I would, in the same way that you would work the 72-hour game plan for your in-home parties, maybe make a column for online friends who love clothes. You know, if you know anyone who is a fashion blogger, reach out to them. Get them to host a Facebook party for you. You never know.
It's never a no until you hear it from their lips.
Yeah.
Don't assume it.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's taken me, Amanda, I've been doing this for, gosh, it'll be 2 years in March. And it took a while. Ricky worked a crazy job with a crazy schedule. And again, we had no contacts in Texas, which was one of the reasons I really needed to get my online stuff going. So it took a good year of just hustle. And then my team started growing. At this time last year, I think I had 10. I hit trainer in December of last year. Last year. So I think I had 10, you know, last December, and now we've got 300 people on our team, and things have just kind of kept growing with that online presence. Yeah, Amanda, that was totally how you met me. Aaron, I don't delete people out of, I get that question a lot. I don't. And you would think think we're still here. Okay, you would think that people would be irritated by that, but they aren't. I have people from every, when you have a Facebook party and you have, maybe it's someone's great aunt who can't quite figure out how to order, or someone's mother-in-law who wanted to order but forgot, and like, is this party still going 3 weeks later? Every party has those people. Those people will continue to stay in my party group and order a pair of leggings every single week that I post. So in my Facebook party group, I post every Monday night, just like I do in my VIP group where I post every Saturday night. So that consistency in the party group is something that also pays off. So basically what I'm doing is growing 2 separate VIP groups, but one just has the different focus with the hostesses. I don't do a live preview thing in my party group. At some point I might, but I really try to utilize my hostesses in that party group, because I'll encourage my hostesses to go live. If they're the kind of person that's down with Facebook Live, I'll absolutely invite them to go live in my party group and show the awesome Irma you got, show people how some of your stuff fits. At the bare minimum, what I want my hostesses to do is to post their own introduction to the party group where they're sharing some pictures. I ask them always to share some pictures of themselves in LuLaRoe and just introduce themselves so that their friends know that they're in the right place. And in my party group, I usually sell between 20 and 50 things. That one's kind of a big variable, depending on how engaged the hostess is. And then in my VIP group, every week, my average is probably around 150 a weekend. Let's see. No, Bree, they don't. I'm very generous with my hostesses. I do, a free pair of leggings just for hosting, and then 1 free for every 10 items that sell. In my party group, I always contribute some of my VIP sales when people are close. So like if someone sells 17 items, I'll bump them up to 20, just because I love my hostesses and I really appreciate what they're doing because they've built my business for me. We've worked hard and stuff too, but that relationship that I have with my hostesses is really important to me. So I'm really generous with them. And if their friends join my VIP group and continue to order, or stay in the party group and continue to order there, that's awesome. But I'll also give that week's hostess credit for any items that are purchased outside of her party. So what I'll do, like if I have 10 purchases from people who don't have a hostess in the party, then I'll split those up between the hostesses that I do have. So let's see. Okay, if you guys have any questions, you can totally feel free to ask. Oh, guys. Oh, can I just say I love your team. You guys are super blessed.
This is a privilege.
Goodness. I know.
Thank you
seriously.
so much.
Let's see.
Do you have?
I do. Yes, Holly. In my party group, I have 2 or 3 hostesses. I used to do all of my parties with just one hostess, but as my inventory allowed, with your initial inventory, 1 or 2 hostesses is probably good because you want to have enough choice for everybody that's going to be involved. I've got about 2,000 pieces now, so I have 2 or 3 hostesses, sometimes 4 or 5, depending on how much demand there is. And you can get them upstairs to bed. And so I'll have all of my hostesses in that one party group, and it's really fun because a lot of the time when all of the hostesses are involved, it works out so much better for all of them. Because the more activity that's going on in a group, the more it's showing up in people's feeds. So I'd much rather have a group where I have 4 people adding 50 people than a group where 1 person is adding 50 people. Because that group with more people and more engagement is going to show up more in people's feeds. Yes, Holly, I do. In my VIP group, I load the albums every single Saturday night at 8 p.m. like clockwork, every single time. We always I think since the summertime, we've done a live sneak peek. We call it Saturday Night Peepers, half an hour before the albums are posted. And that draws people to the group, and it's a lot of fun. So that's how we do that. This weekend, we're going to have to figure something out because we're going to be on the coaches retreat. So we're trying to figure out something fun for that and be flexible.
We got to be a creator.
But the albums are going up no matter what. Because consistency is huge. I think with the VIP groups, making sure that your customer, like my group knows that come Saturday night, there's going to be inventory posted. If they want to shop this weekend, they can shop in my group because the inventory is going to be there. I create an event for it beforehand. On Thursdays, I'll create an event and I'll also start a giveaway. I do it every single Thursday. And it's a lot of fun.
We'll post it for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that Brooks and Sue said that they were going to put it in your. Guys probably have an awesome YouTube channel.
I'm sure.
So yeah, and one other thing, I have an online hostess. What do I call it? Online party startup guide. That's what I call it. And I would encourage you. It's the same thing as a hostess letter that I would use for an in-home pop-up. I have one for online pop-ups, and in that letter. Basically, I'm letting my hostess know what I need of my hostess. So I want her to post an introduction to the group and share some photos. I want her to be engaged if I'm asking questions or having a giveaway. I want her to know how the group works and how to how to buy something so that when her friends ask, she can tell her friends. And what the pinned post is, I have all of my information in a pinned post. So I want my hostess basically to feel at home in the group and know where everything is so that she feels comfortable telling her friends the same thing. So I have all of that in like an online hostess document. And now when I need hostesses for a party, I actually just did this today, I'll post an image in my VIP group, basically letting people know, hey, I'm booking Facebook parties for January. If you're interested in getting some free LuLaRoe, let's get you on my calendar. And that's a good way to fill up the calendar. And then when people are like, yeah, I want to do that, then I can just say like, hey, I have these dates available and here's my online hostess document. Read this over. So I don't have to type the same message over and over. So, I mean, you guys know how all that goes.
Keri, how long do you leave your albums?
I leave my albums up. I post them on Saturday night, and then I take them down on Monday when I'm posting the new ones. I use Swift Order to post the albums, and I use the application What Did I Sell? That's what I use to, what's it called? Update my albums. So I'll go through What Did I Sell, and I'll delete the stuff that sold, and so that I can post my album. It makes cleanup a lot easier. So we post on Saturday night, we pull an invoice on Sunday, and then on Monday I have our online party. So that's how we do that. I don't have...
Monday's big shipping day.
Yeah, Monday's a big shipping day. I don't have pop-ups on Saturday nights. I will have pop-ups on Saturday afternoons. I'll have pop-ups... Sometimes I don't love doing them on Sundays, but if someone, if that's the only day they can do it, I'll do it on Sunday afternoon or Sunday night. If I have an open house or people drop in to shop while I have my inventory posted somewhere online, I can just hop into that whatever group the inventory is posted, and I'll go into that group and I'll comment sold on stuff. I'll claim stuff. So really, I think what it comes down to is being on top of pulling stuff. I pull an invoice in one, we do it in one clump.
Simultaneous.
So in my VIP group, we do all of those together on Sunday afternoon, and then we ship on Monday and Tuesday morning. In my party group, we invoice and we pull an invoice on Tuesday nights and then ship Wednesday morning. So that's how we do that. Man, biggest tip to keep inventory straight. That's hard, right? Mm-hmm. Find what works for you, and
let me fall down, and she didn't say sorry.
Okay, can Dad go help you? Okay, can you go help them?
Sure.
We have 3 girls. It's very dramatic. Okay, so keeping inventory straight. Find a program that you like. and that works for you. When I found What Did I Sell, it was like I hired an awesome assistant. I love What Did I Sell. So if you're not familiar with what that does, it basically filters the sold comments for everything that you have posted in your albums. You know, when someone comments sold, it filters those and it gives you a list in alphabetical order. You know, Amy so-and-so commented on this extra small Irma, extra small classic tee, and pair of leggings. So then when you go to pull them, you can pull them all and put them in, you know, one of these handy little things. And then you have it in alphabetical order. And I love that kind of stuff. So we'll line up the bins in our dining room and have it in alphabetical order and pull that way. Ricky will pull while I write them down in invoice form at the same time. So, I mean, it works out pretty awesome. I've not double sold anywhere as much stuff since I started doing that. I still double sell stuff. That was called What Did I Sell? It's not an app. It's you can go to it in your browser. So if you search one word, whatdidisell.com, you'll see it pop up. I think it's $7, maybe $8 a month. And it'll change your online life. It makes stuff so much easier. So then when you need to clean up your albums, you can just pull up What Did I Sell and pull up either your photo albums or whatever it is that you use to keep track of your inventory. And you can just delete or move stuff to a sold folder. However you clean up your albums, it's just all right there. So it's awesome. I love that thing. Yeah, it's one word, whatdidisell.com. And you log in through Facebook, and you can use it if you use events or if you use groups. I use groups, so that's how I use it, and I just absolutely love it. I use Swift Order to post my albums since Facebook has been being so weird with stuff. So Swift Order is good. Shop the Row is good. I have some girls on my team who really like Row with me. I like the engagement on Facebook. I tried Row with me for maybe 3 weeks, but my sales took kind of a big dip because we have a really great thing going on with our Facebook engagement. We have people who really look forward to Saturday Night Keepers, which cracks me up, and I think it's hilarious. But we'll take it. Yeah, Leafy Peach. Yeah, Bobby, I use, it's called Swift Order. It's one word, Swift Order, and then I think it's like .io something. Oh, stop. It's kind of funny. I can post the link in the comments here later. As soon as we're done here, I'll post the link for it. There's a ton of tutorials for it. It's really awesome. It keeps a gallery of what your inventory is, and I love it. But so all of that to say, to answer your question, I think that find something that works for you and that you'll stick with. So I had in-home shoppers today. I have my inventory posted somewhere online, so I needed to take, I was taking pictures of the stuff I sold, and then I'm going to go back in and comment sold on them later, because that's just what I got to do today, because my kids were going crazy and, you know, the pizza delivery guy was here and it was nuts. So that's what we needed to do. So it works for us. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free. I'd love to help you out. And really, I would just encourage you with your online sales to do whatever you can to keep it relational. Whether it's, I don't know, just being willing to share what you like and what you don't like, and just a little bit about who you are. It does huge things. I had a girl who was watching us do our live preview last Saturday, and I said something about this being the first Christmas season that Ricky was able to be with us for a good chunk of time, because usually as a truck driver he was gone, and we had to schedule Christmas and at weird times and just weird stuff. So we were just kind of talking about that, because we would put up the Christmas tree and we were talking about that kind of stuff. And I had a girl reach out to me to sign on with me because her husband is also a truck driver and she just wants to bring him home. So me just sharing that little bit of who we are struck a chord with her, and she wanted to sign on, which I thought was really cool. Bree, Swift Order posts the albums to Facebook. It's not a separate website. You can have a link to send people. I've never used it for that. I just have it, all I use it for is to schedule posts to Facebook, and it does it, and it's awesome. Oh no, dude. I'll break my week down for sure. So where will we start? Let's start with Saturday. So on Saturday, I will make sure that I have my inventory pictures ready to go. I try to make sure that everything is ready to post on Saturday. And then on Saturday night, I'll have my albums go up. I'll get to this on Thursday because I schedule everything on Thursday. So on Saturday, I'll just basically make sure that all of my photos are taken care of and that everything is ready to be posted. And I'll figure out something for dinner for my kids because they're always a mess Saturday nights. And then at 7 o'clock my time, we'll go live in our group and we'll do our Saturday night sneak peek. And then my albums will be posted, and I'll hang out with my computer or my laptop for probably about 2 hours, depending on how busy stuff is, to answer questions or just to kind of talk with people. I genuinely enjoy my customers. A lot of them I haven't met in real life. But, they've been shopping with me for over a year, so I feel like I know them well. So I'll comment back on stuff. If someone claims an Irma that I knew they were going to love or that I thought of them when it came out of my box, I'll say so. So I'll just kind of hang out and talk with people for a little bit as they're commenting sold on stuff. And then on Sunday, we'll go to church in the morning. And my group knows that invoices will be coming out on Sunday afternoon. So we'll get home from church, we'll square everybody away with lunch, everything's good. And then we'll pull an invoice together. And then we're usually done with that around 6 or 7 in the evening. And then we'll hang out together. And then on Monday, I will post information. Ricky will deal with the shipping. Praise the Lord. So Ricky will ship the stuff that has been paid for from the VIP group. And I will, in my online party, I have some albums and stuff that I share. I share the same exact stuff every week. Like clockwork, consistency is everything. So I'll share the same exact stuff. And then I'll have the inventory also scheduled to post in that group, usually at 5 or 6 that evening. So during the day while Ricky is shipping, I'm sharing information and pictures and stuff and answering questions in a Facebook party. And as I do that, I'm cleaning up my albums so that they can be posted that night also. And then as soon as that's done, I take my albums down from my VIP group on Monday, and then the inventory goes up in the party group. And then depending on how busy it is and how much people are asking questions and stuff, I'll answer questions on Monday night and through the day on Tuesday. And then Tuesday afternoon, sometimes it's not until after dinner, Ricky and I will pull an invoice from that Monday, Tuesday Facebook party, and then we'll ship those on Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday morning we'll ship those. And that's usually that doesn't take too long. We have it down to a pretty good rhythm. So we'll do that on Wednesday morning. Thursday, I try to take off as much as possible. I'll just, if I need to schedule stuff, like kind of easy stuff, I can make invitations really quickly on my iPad, or I can schedule stuff to be posted, stuff like that. And I'll also have a post scheduled to my VIP group for a giveaway. And that's about it. And then Friday, it's all pretty, we take inventory photos as they come, so it doesn't take too long. And that's kind of how we do that. Let's see. Oh, bummer. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so Star, if you have a lot of people in your group who aren't buying anything, I would try having some Facebook parties. Reach out to some of your friends who, maybe on your personal page, say something like, hey, have you always wanted to try LuLaRoe, but you don't own any? Let me know and I'd love to send you something. Send some friends a pair of leggings and see if they'll host a party with you. That was how I grew my group. I don't love, I don't do leggings loops. I don't do multis. My team has a multi and I really hate it. I love the Facebook parties, and to me, that's where the loyal customers, I love in-home parties. Because, I mean, isn't it just so rad when somebody comes in and they have no idea what LuLaRoe is, and they've never tried on an Irma, they've never felt the leggings, and they fall in love with them. I love the same thing to happen in my Facebook sales. So I love hosting the parties. So if you have a group that's not really shopping much, I would try having a party and see if you can get some customers who are totally new to LuLaRoe. That helped me a ton. Don't start over. I say keep the group, keep the number, and just see if you can get some more engagement with people. Let's see. Yep, see, that's why I don't do legging slopes. I know, that's really hard. Let's see. Sorry, guys, now I'm just reading all your questions. I missed out on questions because you weren't here.
You guys are still here.
I know.
Wow.
You know, Justin.
What I missed?
Right now, I feel like 2,000 is too much, honestly. It kind of took over my office, and now it's pouring out into our dining room. But people are Christmas shopping. That's what I keep telling myself. So it's good. I stock up on all the tops in the winter time because everybody wants tops to go with their leggings, and they're shopping for outfits. So, you know, I don't know. Is there too much?
She knows what she's doing. I don't mess.
Fake it till you make it. Right? So Samantha, I don't delete members, ever. I'm never ever offended if someone takes themselves out of my party group. I totally get it. At the end of the party, in my party group, on Tuesday after I've sent invoices, I'll post a little thing that says, hey, your invoices are out there, your invoices are sent. Here's a link to my regular shopping group where I do a ton of giveaways. How do I word it? And basically what I'll do is I'll say you're more than welcome to join, and I'd love to give a free pair of leggings away to someone who joins. So then I'll ask people to comment below when they've joined my VIP group, and then I'll give someone a free pair of leggings who joined. They can delete themselves, they can stay in both groups. I don't really care, because either way people are going to buy something somewhere. So that's how I do that. And I try to make sure when I'm inviting people to join my VIP group to have either some kind of giveaway something posted. Either I'm starting a giveaway or, hey, these are my giveaway winners. And I use a lot of memes and a lot of, GIFs, GIFs. I don't know. Do you call them GIFs? I don't know what you call them.
You're asking the wrong guy.
I use a lot of like right now I'm using Will Ferrell and Elf and like Home Alone and Snoopy because it's Christmas time.
I'm so freaking excited.
So I use things with a lot of movement that are a lot of fun because I want my party group and my VIP group, I want it to feel like a party. And to me, Saturday Night Live skits are funny. So I'll post stuff where people are moving around. So I want people, when they're clicking over from the party group into my VIP group, I want them to see, hey, this girl does do giveaways. That's awesome. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, I would just keep freshening stuff. You know, try new stuff. Be flexible.
Be patient, right?
Takes time.
Just be
really
patient
does.
with yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it. You'll do it.
Consistency is everything. And, you know, maybe you've never tried Facebook Live. Give it a try. You know?
Find your niche.
Yeah. Maybe you'll do awesome at selling stuff live. I never did, but we have fun doing sneak peeks, so we'll do it.
I'm easily confused, so I'll put a 13 somewhere where it doesn't go. So that's my worst nightmare.
Yeah, don't do that.
Man.
So Emily, the VIP group is I mean, not everybody names them VIP groups, but for me, it's a group for my regular shoppers. I have it on my business card. When I ask someone to find me on Facebook, I direct them to my VIP group because that's where I will always be posting on Saturday nights. And not to say like I'll take time off, like I'll take weekends off. I'll post like an out of the office thing or something like that. It's rare, I'll be honest, because I like that consistency. If I'm at leadership or if I'm somewhere, my darling husband can get through it, and it's fine.
It's always the best.
So that's my VIP group. On Facebook, you can also have a business page, and that's something I know a lot of people don't talk about, the business page. For me, my business page was vital because I moved to Texas and I didn't know anyone. So my Facebook business page, and a page is different than a group. Your page is kind of like your online storefront. My Facebook business page was how all of my local customers found me. So I boost posts regularly. If anybody asks in-depth questions about business pages, I don't know a ton of stuff other than I will boost posts here and there and sponsor my page. And people here in Temple, Texas will find me because they will Google LuLaRoe Temple, Texas, and I pop up first because my business page has the most likes. So think about business pages and how you can use them to connect with your local customers, because it really is super helpful. Oh, girl, yes. Mary, oh my gosh. Yes, I have a problem with people messaging me to claim things from my sneak peek. Absolutely. I just say no. I mean, in a nice way, but I say, it drives me crazy too. I hate it. My shoulders get real tense, and I'll start, like, I can hear my iPad and my computer, they're dinging off the hook, and everyone wants a black Irma, everyone wants the airplane leggings, everyone wants the stuff. And I just say the same exact thing to everybody.
My husband already claimed them.
No. I say albums are going up at 8:00 tonight. Make sure you're watching. I say that kind of stuff. I don't do in search ofs. Not even for my mom. I just don't. I mean, well, I would for my mom.
Your mom's never gonna.
I know my mom doesn't really do that stuff, but. All that to say, I schedule my sneak peek. It's happening half an hour before the albums go up. So chances are, if someone's messaging me during the sneak peek to see if they can have it, I'm not going to get their message anyway, because I'm busy talking to my iPad. So tough. I mean, that's just kind of how I do it. So Emily, yes, I have 2 groups. I have my VIP group, and then I have my party group and a business page. And the page is very different than the group because I don't sell things on the page. I have my page linked to my Instagram, and basically I'm just sharing my Instagram photos on Facebook with my business page and boosting posts here and there. So 2 groups, my VIP group and my party group. And party group has hostesses. VIP group does not have hostesses.
I'm the hostess.
Nope.
Host.
Nope. So, so that's us. So real quick, I'm going to see if you guys have any other questions. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's awesome. And I think if I didn't answer your question, I'm really, really sorry. Hopefully I did. So I would just encourage you guys, especially in your VIP groups, make it as personal as possible. I'm a mom of
fun.
I know.
Just keep it light, keep it loose.
When
People
Gilmore
like to
Girls
joke
came
around.
out,
Yeah.
I did a leggings. I gave away a pair of Christmas leggings and a Gilmore Girls coffee mug because I love Gilmore Girls. And it was fun. So my group knows a little bit about me.
That's that whole what's the saying? Your vibe
attracts your tribe.
Yeah. So, I mean,
It's
it's
true.
pretty true.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you start watching Stranger Things, and Keri's like, "Oh, have you guys seen Stranger Things?" And then all these people are like, "Oh, yeah." And,
It's fun.
It's
So don't be afraid to put yourself out there and to be yourself, because you have a story and there's a reason that you're doing LuLaRoe, and I'm sure that there is something that you're doing or something in your life that someone else that's shopping with you can connect with. That's one of the biggest things that I try to encourage my team with. That's how I've seen my team grow. It's helped my sales when I don't know, people love community, people love friendship. And everyone's kind of searching for those things. So as you provide that place for friendship and that place for community in your online groups, people will respond to it. It might take a little while, but
it's fun because
it
now
happens.
people in our VIP group that we've never seen or met, we know them, and
they sent presents.
Yeah, and I mean, we know their style, and Kara's like, oh yeah, they'd love this, and we'll send them an extra little something here and there because you know that person,
Yeah.
even though you've never met them in person, but
we have somewhere we can stay when we visit Alaska.
Yeah.
Because I have a customer in Alaska who wants us to stay with her.
Boom.
Hey, it's cool. So.
What are they saying?
Someone buys that weren't added to the... so Denise, to answer your question, yes, in my hosted group, all of the purchases that happen that week, even if it's someone who is not associated with the hostess, I'll divide those purchases up between the hostesses. So my hostess is getting credit for every single thing that sells that week. I'm not going to nitpick over those kind of things because to me, a happy hostess is a very loyal customer.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem with that. And I contribute some of my VIP sales to my hostesses too because I love my hostesses.
Mary, that's so nice.
I know, you guys
You're
are so sweet,
kind.
seriously.
Yeah.
So hopefully this helps you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would love to, what was I going to post? Oh yeah, I'll make sure to post the
what was that sheet that you
Swift
gave out?
order. And if any of you would like to see what I send my hostesses, my online startup guide, just send me a message. My name is Keri Bender, KeriBender. And I'm totally down to share that with you. And that's it, right? Super cool sweater, huh? It's like super hot.
Brooks is shutting us down.
Oh, sorry,
We gotta
Brooks.
shut it down.
Bye, guys.